doing it in real life. Crews working together, non-choreographed, to defeat the enemy tank in the field. This is going to be fast. This is going to be loud. And this is going to be a simulated turning tank battle like you would have played in the game World of Tanks. So, is there any World of Tanks players here today?
This guy.
Oh, one loud guy. Where are all the World of Tanks players? There we go. So, also, there are 2 community members who are actually in these tanks. They're with highly trained crews, but they are sitting in the gunner seat. The gunner seat we're not actually using because we're not loading real shells. This is simulated fire, and they're gonna have a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So are you guys ready to have the tanks roll one last time this weekend? Marshall, roll out the tanks. So our first contender is the Chrysler built in the good old US of A, the M60 Patton main battle tank, weighing in at almost 50 tons. Massive with a 105 millimeter main weapon and massive armor. This is a heavily armored main battle tank of the Cold War period. Look at that front glacis plate. Almost any hit by the Leopard on the front of this tank is not going to penetrate this armor. It would take a very lucky shot by the Leopard gunners to actually disable this tank on a front direct hit, unless of course it was in the track, but we're not firing at track in this simulation. Its weak points are the engine deck on the rear, and also because of its massive weight, it is a slower tank. So the M60 crew is going to have to utilize the strengths of their tank against the contender, the Leopard 1. It's going to have to keep its frontal armor towards the enemy as much as. Facing the M60, we have the Leopard 1A5 main battle tank. It's a German main battle tank of the Cold War. Both of these vehicles are still in use on battlefields around the world today. It also has a 105 main weapon, so the firepower of each tank is equal. The weaknesses of the Leopard are its thin armor. Unlike the American main battle tank, it was designed to be maneuverable and fast. A hit on almost any location by the M60 could penetrate the armor and take out the tank on the Leopard. Its strongest armor is on the front of the vehicle, but very weak on the sides, and of course on the engine deck. But it will definitely be much faster on the battlefield than the M60 tank. So how Battle Royale works is that they're going to go into a turning battle just like in the game, and you're not voting for which tank you like the best. You can't vote for which flag you like the best in this contest because they're both flying the World of Tanks flag. You are voting for the crews inside. How did they best utilize, outfight, outthink the other tank crew? Who got the most hits? Who maneuvered the best and used the features on this field to the advantage of their tank and the disadvantage of the contenders? So are you guys ready for World of Tanks Battle Royale to get started? You're going to have to applause for your winner at the end of this segment. Leopard team, are you ready? M60 team, are you ready? Now I'm going to get to a very safe distance away from this because I'm going to be moving very fast, turret spinning, and using simulated fire, oxypropane, to fire at each other. It's up to you guys to determine which crew won the battle after a series of about 20 shots. Tankers, take firing positions. To track the Leopard. M60's got itself into a good position with its lower hull behind that feature. Leopard slowly moving to a hull down position. M60 gets off the first shot before the Leopard is in position. Now while the Leopard is tracking the M60 gets off one shot, M60 is charging the Leopard position. Not giving up, now charging the M60. What's the M60 going to do? M60 is now behind the feature. Great shot on the move by the M60 on the little turret. Get the gun depression as it went over the rear deck. Leopard to the firing position, clipped the M60 just in time. Nice shot on the upper engine deck of the M60 by the Leo. Notice how the M60 is pivoting its frontal arm forward. Another engine hit on the M60 by the Leopard 1. M60 exposed going down the back field. Leo firing at that engine deck. But it's quite hot inside that M60 right now. The lower silhouette of that Leo 1 allows it to just poke its turret over that feature. M60 gets a hit right on the turret of the Leo. speed of that Leo, but the M60 not stopping at the firing position. Charging the Leo. Leo fires, but the M60 actually outmaneuvered the Leo, making it retreat from its firing position. Now the Leo's trying to do the same thing, utilizing its speed. Hiding its hull behind the rear feature. M60 again, pivoting its frontal armor. On the engine deck, also Leo, wide with a moving target. All right, we'll let them get a couple more rounds off. Chasing down the M60. M60 can't get his gun on the wheel. Good shot by the M60, but still. M60's engine deck fully exposed by the weapon. Point blank fire. Ladies and gentlemen, was that exciting?
Yeah!
When we first thought of this concept, it was called tank jousting. But then we were working with our friends at World of Tanks. We thought it was a perfect way to highlight their game in the tank arena. So to the guy who won the ticket, how was that? Oh, he's just so enjoying talking to the tank crew. How was that? Okay. Did you enjoy the battle? Okay. Now this is how it works. By hoots and hollers and shouting and any other appropriate way of making noise, you are going to cheer for the team that you believe won World of Tanks Battle Royale 2023. These guys have been doing one battle every day of Aquino Tank Weekend, and today we're going to declare the 2023 champion. So, by applause, hoots and hollers, who believes the M60 crew won Battle Royale? We got some fans. Okay. By applause and hoots and hollers, who believes the Leo team won Battle Royale? Scott. I could not hear that. So I'll have to do it again. M60 team? Leo team? Sorry, M60 team. Aquino Tank Weekend. So the champions of the World of Tanks Battle Royale is the Leo team. So, but let's give a round of applause to all the teams. That was an incredible show. It takes years of training for them to do that safely. And as I said, it was not scripted. You can see they did a lot of things that were interesting that I was not about to expect. So that is the end of our afternoon program. It's not the end of Aquino Tank Weekend. The gates are still open till 5 o'clock. So to our visitors today and to those watching around the world, thank you so much for tuning in and coming to Aquino Tank Weekend 2023. We hope to see you on the next one in June in 2024.